Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ifunanya ARINZE and you guys are watching the Ifunanya Effect. If you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure you click that subscribe button and let's get into this. Today we are going to be finally doing our talk series. I got a job. What? Like I'm so excited, guys. Anyways, I'm really excited to share my stories with you guys about how I've been handling adulthood so far. So, I just recently posted my graduation vlog and, showed you guys that I graduated and I have gotten a new job. So, no further ado, let's expatiate into all of that. Okay. So, so where have I been? I've been working. I've been working. Okay, so right now I'm doing my NYSC. And yes, my school, before I graduated, our school already sent our names to the NYSC portal so we could start registering. So basically, I left school in, I think, July, like last week of July. So they sent our names in, like, we graduated in August. So NYS was able to process us and we're able to go do our capitation. But that's by the way. So yeah, I just recently finished school, and for most of you who don't know, I graduated from Covenant University, and I studied mass communication and I specialized in public relations and advertising. Okay. Yes, basically I graduated and I was really excited to be done with school and all. So before you guys think, oh, you left school and immediately you went to start working, no. I had like a 4 month period like I was in my house doing nothing, sleeping, eating, waking up, like doing nothing for 4 months straight. Until finally I was like, oh, you know what, I'm bored. I actually want to get like a job, because the truth is that I've actually never really like worked a job where I was being paid, like they're paying me like money. I know, right? I've never had work that, like, I have worked before. I worked as an intern for a television house and I did a video of it, TVC, but they were not paying. They don't pay shit. But when I was in 200 level in school, I did makeup and I got paid. And I got a good amount of money, yeah, from doing it, basically. But things, I've never actually worked like a 9 to 5 job where I was being paid. So the job that my mom was able to help me get a job as a note counter in the bank. You guys, I kid you not, that is one of the worst jobs I've ever worked in my entire life. Like, even if you give me money to go back, I would not. It's very boring, very stressful, and sickening. Like, it's just not the job you want to do. I promise you, you don't want to do that job. Like, it's just not the job you want to do, honestly. And I was just like, I didn't. My mommy didn't explain to me the job like well enough. And when I went there, I saw Shiggy, and I was like, never again. So let me tell you guys, that job is just very hectic. But it isn't that. It opened my eyes to a lot of things, actually. Like, it legit opened my eyes to so many things that I didn't even realize. I knew of, but I didn't think they were so dominant. That's why I still believe that to a point I'm a spoiled brat, because like it's just like I've been given everything on a silver platter. I don't even know like what actually happened in the real world and all. So like it really opened my eyes. A lot of people, like, there was this one man that came one day and the bank had already closed, and this man was literally shaking and he was crying. Now listen, people act like people could act, because this is Nigeria. People, everybody is desperate, everybody wants to get shit done. But like, this man, if he was acting, I advise him like he needs to go and quit whatever job he's doing and start pursuing a career in acting. Because oh my god, this guy was shaking, he was crying, he was vibrating. I think his son was in the hospital, and the hospital was not going to like treat the son unless they made payment. And he was literally like shaking and crying, and he was like, oh my god, oh my god. He was the man, he was he's a security guard, and he was like like shaking. And the security man there, like, he couldn't even say, guy, bank has closed, go. He let him come in, like he assisted him in coming in. And even the accountant there, he explained everything to the accountant. The accountant was able to help him out with getting money and all. Oh my god, it was, I literally started crying, like just seeing how the man was panicking and all. And it's just like, wherever you are, even you don't have to be as rich as Dangote or Tedola, but like wherever you are, like just be thankful to God for where you are, because honestly, the country is like fucking, it's bad, it's awful. Like it's like so many other people, like even sometimes, because like the bank, the network sometimes can flop. It's not the people's, like the workers issue, like it's not their issue. Yeah, it's not really, it doesn't really have anything to do with them. But because of the customers, they're like frustrated, they are trying to get things done, they are working on time. And sometimes some of them just flare up and start shouting at the, like the people that are attending to them, like the attendants, staff, start shouting like, what's wrong with you, are you blind, can't you see me here, la, la. Like it's just like, it's crazy. So it really opened my eyes to a lot of things, that like, oh my god, the country is really hard. And now, like, oh my god, I'm working. Like my parents didn't cut, they didn't cut me off and all. Like obviously I'm still living in the house, and I'm not going to leave this house until I get married. And even when I get married and I'm bored of my house, I will still come back here with my kids. So like I'm not living anywhere anytime soon. But my thing is just like, now you have so much responsibility, you have to manage your money. Like before, I hardly spend my money. Like I always ask my parents for money and they would give me, I'll ask my siblings for money and they would give me. But now I feel like I have to now know how to like manage money better, and I realize it's hard. Like it's not everything you have to get. Like if I go to the store and I see something that I like, I'll be like, oh my god, I want to get it. But like now I realize that sometimes you just have to compromise and let some things go. You don't have to get everything you see, like, because now you have to start saving and counting your checks, counting your money. I'm not necessarily paying bill, but like I don't want to be like always depending. Like I could take care of the basic things, like my cosmetics, my sanitary stuff, my clothes, some of my clothes, yeah. And I could also buy stuff for my parents. Like the other day, I you guys are going to laugh because it's so cheesy. I got bread for the house, and my mom was like, "Oh, thank you so much." But I didn't see it as a big, because I feel like that's the little I could do, like just buy something. And I know that I hopefully they keep they pay me more and I make more money, I'll buy more, because I feel like that's just this you can do to say thank you for everything that they have done. Like you don't even want to count the checks they spent on you. You can't pay that shit back. So you just like the little things you can do to show your gratitude, do it. So basically, that was my way of saying, "Oh, thank you, mommy, thank you, daddy," and they really appreciated it. And I was like, "God," So yeah, basically, so the job really opened my eyes to really how the country is, and it also kind of made me more active. Like now that I presented my NYSC, like being active and agile is not an issue for me, because I feel like I already adapted into the working um force or working space. I don't know the word to use, quickly, because of I started that job before starting my NYSC, basically. And I really um the place that I worked was near my house, so I didn't have to like spend a lot of money on transport. But like now, like if you think about it, like if people that are making us as a clerical worker, people don't make, they don't, like the highest they can make is 70,000. And if they are making 70,000 and they have to spend like half of it on transport, like now the way I'm working currently for my NYSC, like thank God they have a staff bus. But when I was like doing like public transport, I calculated the money of going and coming, and I calculated like in 30 days or 31 days. And oh my god, like you're not going to save shit. So yeah, it's just like it's really, really crazy. Oh my god. It's so like it's scary as hell in the country how things are, honestly. And this is this place that they have like staff bus. The other place I was working, they didn't have staff bus, and their pay was shit. So imagine, sad. So it just opened my eyes to so many things that is happening, and also just, you know, it's scary, but you just have to like find a way to navigate it, I guess. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me complain and rant. Although this is not really like a rant, it's just like a follow up, like update, so you guys understand what's going on before we actually get into the real tea. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure you click like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to drop questions if you have any on how you also navigating yours, or how you would, or how you think I would. I don't even know, but just drop a question related. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and Ifunanya effect. Period.